Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Honolulu. Hope everyone's having a great Wednesday. I am getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. There must be standing water around here with all the rain we've been having, and I've been getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. They're killing me. I need the wind to pick up to blow them away. Good morning, Sydney, Alan. Good to see you both here. Brandon Rabbit earlier. Oh, there he is. Hello, Brandon. Hello, Keith. Keith is doing double duty today. He's here and over at the other stream. Our 360 camera. So Keith is modding over there for us, along with Rainbow Love, to keep the peace over there. But I think the only thing happening with that chat over there is Nightbot is running rampant and deleting stuff. So this weekend I'll have to mess with the settings of Nightbot. I don't know why it's deleting stuff. I turned all the auto moderation stuff off, so I don't know why. The only thing I have is a very healthy list of banned words, so maybe that's what it is. We'll have to look into that this weekend, if I ever get time to do stuff. Why are you being all noisy this morning? Good morning, Ms. Wolves. I turned a fan on to try to blow the mosquitoes away from my face, and it's not working. Hello, Keith. Good to see you. CFI on the fly. That's interesting. I like seeing those guys roll through here. Alright, let's see what we got here. This needs to be turned a little bit more this way. That was Lanai Air, a Sky Courier heading off to, you guessed it, Lanai. I have a couple of planes down there. That one is still coming off the taxiway. It is, looks like it's going to head to Kona. There's also one at the end of the runway, which we're going to take next, down there. That's another 717. That is heading off to Hilo. The next one coming in on the crossing runway, which we'll see a little bit of, is the 757 from FedEx. But I believe, what is that guy doing? Where's he going? Oh, he's going to Maui. Majuro, oh, life flight to Maui. Interesting. So in the next hour or so, we should get a couple of Queens and and then about an hour, in the next 2 hours, we should get a couple of Queens and a couple of A380s. So we'll see how this goes this morning. I think this guy's on the move now. Yep, he is. My tripod started to move. Apparently that's not going to work. Gotta do this. There we go. Let's see if we can catch up to it. There it is. That's the 757 that's coming in to 4 right. Oh, I can see where the standing water is. I bet that's where the mosquitoes are coming from. Hopefully we don't have West Nile in Hawaii. Good morning, Mark, Charlie Bravo, Ian, Darren. Good to see y'all. Jolly Roger. I think I said Jolly Roger already, but we'll say it again. Hello, Jolly Roger. Colin's here. Hello, Colin. Look at all those blue badges. Wow, that's crazy. So that's going to pop out the other side of the Nair, right behind that plane there. And then make an immediate right turn. So we'll see it just for a second. Oh, he's coming in hot. He might not be making an immediate right turn. Nope. As our good friends over at AVL say, he's going long. He must be heavy. A lot of packages on this one, apparently. Hilo's sending out the whole island. Usually they make a right turn. He's going all the way to the end. Maybe he just wants his picture taken. Well, thank you, Mr. FedEx. What I don't know is what this guy's doing right here. Let's see. Well, okay, that guy's moving now. That's... Where's he going? What's going on here? This is a Challenger 605. I don't know who it belongs to, where it's going. It doesn't even tell me where it's coming from, even though we can figure that out. Where's this guy going? Are they going to switch the airports around on me? I can't hear nothing on the tower for some reason. Are they switching the airport around? That would be the only reason that plane would be coming this way, is if they're switching the airport around. Which would make me just ate a friggin' just ate a friggin' mosquito. Ugh. Yeah, my ATC is not playing nice today. All I hear is garbage. Yeah, that's not the kind of protein I want, Jonathan. Oh, Jolly Roger's got the same idea. Alright, let's pan out a little. Where are the arrivals coming from? We don't have any arrivals right this second. According to the airport, well, the wind is from the northwest, kind of 330 at 6 knots. Yeah, Keith, I've heard from many people who do plane spotting in Alaska that if you go in the winter, you freeze. If you go in the summer, you get eaten alive. Yeah, I'm looking for 56, Jolly Roger. I don't see him yet. I don't see him on flight radar either. They did switch. I thought so. Because that would be because these planes, there's no way they could take off from this end. All right. That's a bonus. Look at that. Yes, it's me. I'm getting eaten alive out here. This is where it's bad to wear no shoes when you live stream. My feet are getting... I hope Mrs. Reverse Ops has some Cord-Aid or whatever you use for mosquito bites, because I'm going to need it tonight. All right, here we go. Which is weird because the wind where I'm standing feels like it's coming from my back, which is northeast. Of course, maybe it's the fan I'm standing in front of. Yeah, we'll get a good shot of the arrivals from here if they stay in reverse ops. Yeah, in reverse ops, everything but maybe 717s will land on the reef runway. Or anything big will land on the reef runway, I'll just put it that way. There's a lot of stuff that's not 717s. And if it stays in that stays that way long enough, we'll see the Honus out there as well. I don't know why, Jolly Roger, you're giving a frowny face. That's actually a good thing. You'll see. Trust me. That other dude says trust the host. Well, you don't. I'm not really trustworthy, but on this, I'm trustworthy. I can. Hello, Derek. I don't know what the deal is with my scanner this morning. Hello, Don. Good to see you. wonder where that fire is. The fire training area is that direction, but I don't know if it's exactly... It's behind the trees. I don't know if it's exactly right over there. There is a fire training area over there, but I'm not sure if that's exactly where it is. I can't tell with the trees. I thought it was farther over to the right, but I could be wrong. Pull up a regular map. My map thinks I'm in Hilo. Why does my map think I'm in Hilo? I wouldn't mind being in Hilo. All right, that might be coming from the fire training area. Maybe not. Yeah, it's right there. Okay, fine. And that's right there. Fire training areas. No, that might not be coming from the fire training area. I don't know. I can't tell from here. It's just beyond those buildings, beyond those trees. But it looks like it might be too far left. Not a lot out there. Alright, looks like the next one in is either going to be a 717. We'll see where the FedEx goes. Pizza Don, I have a ton of blocked words, and sometimes YouTube gets confused with them. I do apologize if something you're saying is being auto-deleted. When I started the channel, I didn't have any mods. And so I added a ton of words. I found a naughty word list. And I added a ton of words, and it's never really been a huge problem, so I haven't gone back and deleted a bunch of them. Oh, okay. It is YouTube then. It's not me. Usually the the naughty words are naughty words for a reason. You would know if you were being auto modded for that. It does get confused sometimes, I will admit. All right, so the next plane in, and I can't tell right away if it's coming into 26 left or right, but the next one in will be a 717 coming in from Lehue. It looks like behind that we'll have that FedEx 777. Now I thought I saw on Jet Tip that this was some special livery. No, the one from Memphis is a special livery. But I couldn't tell what it was. All right, next will be the FedEx. It's just passing Diamond Head right now. Ooh, I think I can see it. I think I can see it. Okay. All right, that Challenger 605 that was leaving, that left a bit ago, is coming back. I wonder if this is an FAA. This might be an FAA plane. This might be an FAA plane. There he is. Yeah, the way he flew in 100%, I'm going to guarantee you that was an FAA plane. They came out here and test the instruments. Yeah. FLC 94. Came in yesterday. Jason, no, this is our normal Saturday spot. We usually do Saturday mornings here. We've been doing a lot of spots, a lot of time at the other end of Lagoon Drive because of we had a Century Aloha, and then we had night flights, and then we had more fighters. So there's been a lot of times we've been spending out at the other end. We've been kind of neglecting this end a little bit, and with the exception of how close you get to the fighters down at the other end, I like this end better. You see more stuff. So we have a queen lined up from Ontario. That's just off of Waimanalo. There's a Vegas flight coming in behind it. That's a Hawaiian. Then we had a couple of smaller Hawaiians hanging out over there. We'll see if we stay in this wind pattern after the FAA flight is done. Hello, Kathy. Kinda. I'm the next street down from the park entrance. Kinda near the rental storage, the car rental storage lots. The first Honu is scheduled for 8:05, so we got about a little over half an hour. The second one is scheduled for 8:25, so they're kind of close together today. We also have I believe we have 3 queens coming in. One is very close. One is on the end. 2 are on the other side of the Big Island. And we might have a C40 Clipper heading this way, Spar 16, that is coming from Sacramento. So we'll see if we see all of those in today's show. The next one we're probably going to see is that flyby again, that low pass. We'll see which runway he low passes on. He is making the turn about where he did last time. Well, thanks, Kathy. Yeah, the wind is still 330 at 6 knots at the airport, so same as it was when they switched it around. This here is a Hilo-bound Hawaiian Airlines. It's a 717. It's about a 45-minute flight over to Hilo. If they take the tollway, if they take the back straights, it's a little longer. Take care, Pizza Friday Don. Have a good weekend. Hopefully we'll see you on Saturday. Okay, I'm looking for that challenge. He's over there somewhere. Over in this general area. Holler if you see him. Holla at your plane spotter. Ah, there he is. That was the cool thing about going to the Mock Loop. If you've ever been to the Mock Loop in Wales, you don't technically really need to pay attention because there's always about 20 people out there who, as soon as they see something, yell inbound, and they'll point. So you just gotta, just not gonna fall asleep. Maybe, Kelvin. It depends on when they make the turn. Some of them make it steeper than others. I don't know if it was this plane or not, but there was one of these FAA planes that came through here a year or so ago. And it buzzed the 4s and then it came in from this direction, so I guess it'd be the 22s, and came right over my head at the other end and scared the crud out of me. Oh man, because he was coming up from behind me. It looks like we're gonna at least get the one of the 747s coming in reverse ops, because it is currently lined up second for arrival. We're going to have a Hawaiian come in before that from Kailua Kona, and then the 747-400 from Ontario, and then it looks like we'll have the Vegas flight, that Hawaiian flight 817, that is running a little late, so that's good that we get to see it. Usually we don't get to see this flight. It's usually landing as I'm setting up. Behind that, we're going to have a Hawaiian. That's the Vegas one I keep talking about. Pardon me. Thank you, Black Cat. So we're starting to get some of the bigger planes heading this way for departure. This is a Delta 321. You get a lot of Delta 321s around here. This is a newer flight to Seattle, I believe. Or that's an equipment change. So you don't get a lot of 321s. You get a lot of Delta 76s here. But this will loop around the approach end of the 22s and then come out and leave 26 right. Looks like this one's waiting on a Cessna to come in. Oh, Pacific Flight Academy. Oh, this is one of the... Oh, let's see if we can get this one. Super Zoom. Did I miss him? Oh, there he is. couple guys from this company stopped by the truck and said hello yesterday. Gonna do another low pass. Yep, he is. Oh, he might be coming into land then. Good. Nope. So we've got a lot of you in the room today. If you guys could all reach over and hit that like button, I would really appreciate it. I know the like really helps the channel, so if you could just reach over while you're watching and hit that like button, I would really appreciate it. And if you are currently not subscribed, while you're down there hitting the like button, if you could hit that subscribe button as well, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you, Heavy Takeoffs. Hello, Scott. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, we have an O'Malley sighting. Hello, O'Malley. Why is that not? Uh-oh. Ruh-roh, George. All right. Might be having a issue with the zoomy button. We could fix that though. We have the technology to fix that. That's the one reason I'm glad I stream out of a truck, even though it's nice, even though it's a tiny truck. I have the room to pack 2 of everything. Okay, the zoomy button's working again. That means we can come around over here, get the next plane in. I believe this one's a Southwest, if I was looking correctly. Yes, this is coming in from Maui. This is our Majuro flight. This one's heading off to Majuro. If you're not familiar with where that is, it's a tiny little atoll in the Western Pacific. So this is going to island hop across a couple of those small atolls and islands, Chuuk and Kwajalein and somewhere else, and then end up in Guam later today. So I missed this earlier. I do apologize, Daniel. Daniel Peters, 5555, has upgraded his membership to the 330 international level. Thank you very much. That's extremely generous of you. Thank you for the support. You'll enjoy all the comfort of the wide body. Hopefully we'll get the new interior of the wide body soon for you. I don't think that's till 2028 though, but we'll get the new interior of the wide body. So you head off to all these exotic destinations that Alaska Airlines want you to go to. But thank you very much, Daniel. I appreciate that. We have Kailua Boy coming in as a brand new member at the 717 Inner Island Traveler level. Since you're, with that name, I'm going to guess you're from here. So you'll know all about the comfort of the 3-2 configuration of the 717. Nice and comfy as you zip between the Hawaiian Islands. Ooh, this guy's got to go. This guy's got to go long. He's heavy, heavy, heavy. They're gonna back taxi him as far as he can, and then he's gonna loop around. He needs all the runway he can. But you'll enjoy all the comfort of the 3-2 configuration of the 717 as you zip between the islands. The seats in economy don't recline, but you're never really in the air long enough to notice. O'Malley will be by with pog drinks for you and Daniel. Thank you very much to both of you. Boy, I hope he's not stuck. Keep going. Oh, he's got it. He's got it. He's a professional. What am I worried about? This is American 321. I didn't look yet, but I think it's most likely going to LA with the extra X. I'm going to almost guarantee that. There we go. Our good friend, not Captain Weber, is coming with a 2-month anniversary at the 717 level. So he's really enjoying the stream. So thank you very much for hanging out with us, being in the chat, and being a channel member for 2 months. I appreciate that. I love saying the word appreciated if you haven't noticed. Yeah, Jolly Roger, that one usually is a very, very long, very late rotation because it's extremely heavy. I was wondering if someone could find. I need to ask Mark, our good friend Mark Perry, if that has extra tanks on it. If that has an extra tank configuration, because that seems very heavy when it leaves here every day. because it's got to go to a lot of places that don't have the facilities to maintain them or repair them. So it actually brings a mechanic and a extra flight crew and some parts with it, because some of these places that going do not have the facilities for a plane, let alone a 737. Oh, there it is. We got 2 for 1 shot. Look at that. Oh, thank you. Oh, look at that. I ask and I receive. Thank you, Mark. So this is our first of 2 A380s. This is a good. I love this shot here on these reverse ops days. We get the nice downwind shot that we usually don't get, because it usually comes straight in over Ko'olina. But when we're in reverse ops, we get this nice long downwind shot of it. And hopefully we'll still be in reverse ops when the second one gets here. We'll get the same shot. Well, it's almost here, Mark. Just saw it go overhead. I'm sure you did too if you're watching. Doesn't look like there's much in front of it. A couple of small planes maybe, but doesn't look like there's much in front of it. So we do have a 757 from Asia Pacific wandering around down there, and a second UPS of the day. It's UPS 32. That is south of, just past over Lanai. So it's taking a southerly route. Hopefully it comes up at us here in a second. Yeah, Craig, if we're lucky enough to get F-22s today, they'll come all the way down here. If we're still in this configuration, they'll leave off 22 left. So this 321 looks like it's about to go. Yeah, it's going. We also have a United 757 coming over to my right. We'll get that one here in just a second. Wanted to pop on real quick and say thanks for hanging out with us today. So glad I decided to do a Wednesday with this reverse op situation. We have a very close to our first turtle arriving. It is down on the downwind right now. We have a UPS 757 coming around the end with a Delta following. We'll get to those in just a second, but I just wanted to say thanks for hanging out. If you're new here, my name is Patrick. The channel's Reverse Ops. We won't do the big, long, drawn-out thing because we do have planes coming in. But I wanted to remind you to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Check out the links in the description, and you can head on over to reverseops.com/findme, and that will give you all. Whoops. That will give you all the information that I was going to spout out about anyway. So it'll also that link will have links to our merch store, our companion channel HNL Ops, which is showing a 360 camera right now over my head. Hawaiian in the background. So we have this one here. We have a Delta stuck way over here. That's still waiting. And we have this Hawaiian here. I believe this is heading off to, this should be heading off to LA with the extra X. Yes, it is. It's Hawaiian Flight 10. The next couple on the reef runway is Asia Pacific coming in from Guam. And then it looks like we'll have the A380 and the 747 lined up behind it. So we get those three in a row. We got 3 cool planes leaving, 3 cool planes getting here. That C40 is also getting pretty close. That Spar 16, we'll see where it goes. Doesn't have a destination listed, but it's getting close enough here where I think it's got to be coming here. I appreciate the kind words, CM Bailey. I'm doing well, Craig. Thank you. Hope the same to you. Linda, Dole Whip is good. So tasty. So tasty. Now, if you're coming out here on vacation, I will say, don't fall for the Dole Whip that's in Waikiki. Oh, wow, this guy is coming in tight. Look at this guy. This guy saw that FAA Bombardier and said, hold my cocktail. And of course, that's a POG cocktail. Hello, Ringoberto. Good to see you. As I was saying, don't fall for the Dole Whip in Waikiki. If you're staying in Waikiki, you'll see a bunch of stores that say, we have Dole Whip. Don't fall for it. It's not the same. The only two legit places to get Dole Whip is the Dole Plantation or Aulani. That's it. Those are full stop right there. Those are the only two legit places to get it. And if I had to pick one of the two, oh, look at that shot. Wow, that might have been my favorite 2 arrivals of the year so far. That was awesome. That was awesome. Alright, so it looks like that C40 Clipper is looped around and is going to line up in sequence. Looks like there's several ahead of it, but we'll make sure we capture that one when it comes in. This is the Hawaiian that was leaving a bit ago. Well, I guess the next queen decided it didn't want to come. There's an Atlas there, just made a U-turn. We'll see. We'll see where that one goes. It's coming in from LA with the extra X. Probably just doing it for spacing. We'll see. We'll see it. It's very odd to look up and see it. Our good friend Prains of Scottish Linda coming with a £1 super chat. Thank you very much for all your support. Hope your test streams are going well. And definitely need a Scottish to English translator. Thank you again, Linda. You can tell by the shake in the camera a little bit, it's the wind has picked up. It's still coming from slightly the northwest, it feels like. And that's kind of what the windsock says. So hopefully they'll stay in this configuration, this flow till the second Honu gets here at least. We're gonna, if you're new here, we run usually till about 9:45, 9:50. The other day, yesterday, we pushed it way too far and we stayed longer than we should have, and I was late to work. So we can't do that again today. We have a hard out of 9:45. So, as I always say, 9:45, unless the Concorde is rolling, we got to go. So I have a meeting right when I'm supposed to get to work, and it's with the general manager. So I cannot be late today. All right, so it looks like that C40 Clipper is going to be, looks like it's third for arrival. It has a Japan airline and a Hawaiian airline in front of it. The Japan airline's coming in from Nagoya. That is a Dreamliner 9, and the Hawaiian, well, the Hawaiian looks like it's going to make a U-turn. It's also going to be in a holding pattern. Well, the ATC is earning their, I was going to say earning their paycheck today, but they're not getting paid. Oh, that sucks. Pilot Mike, that is a FAA, that Challenger. That's an FAA flight. So it was doing low approaches on the reef runway earlier. I think it did do 3 of them. Oh, they might be switching the airport back around. Yeah, I think they might be switching the airport back. This might be our last arrival on 26 left over here. We do have a couple of planes down here ready to depart, though. I wonder what if they're gonna let those guys go out this direction. So we have the Honu crossing at the end. We have that 321. We have this 737. And we have this Hawaiian 330 all waiting to go at this end. We do have the Japan Air coming in, so we'll take that. But everything else looks like it's turned. El Toro, yes, I think so. Everything in the air seemed to turn towards the other way. Can't hear anything on the ATC. My ATC is being very staticky today, and I don't know why. I wonder if it's too close to a. What's that? I don't want to be there. This is a 321. It's heading off to San Diego. This is taking off somewhere around Echo or Hotel down there. Echo, more likely. About half runway, a little more than half. Our good friend Reno to Heathrow is gifted 1 reverse ops membership. Thank you very much. Looks like Derek is the recipient of that, so please join me in thanking them for that gift. We'll enjoy a month's worth of membership on them. Go out and check back on the previous members-only streams, and I think we're going to have another members-only stream very soon. But I haven't scheduled yet, but probably in the next month. He's moving, but it doesn't look like he's moving fast enough to leave. Yeah, he's turning off the runway down there. We'll see what the Southwest does. Might be just waiting for that JAL plane to clear Romeo to send them that way. You know, I was thinking that earlier, Sydney, and I was, because it is very marginal wind conditions to get reverse ops here. I mean, the Southwest is heading across, so we're going back over. So the Southwest is heading across. Looks like he might be taxiing down to Romeo to head out there. Yeah, he might go all the way down the cargo ramp. Same with this Because usually out here they try everything they can not to go into reverse ops because it really messes everything up because they can't bring in. No. Where's this guy going? No, he's still going across. Well, that was fun while it lasted. We're still waiting on another Honu, and then the good thing is the Honu is going to come right at us now, the second one. And it has already passed Kauai, so it's probably less than 8 or 10 minutes out. So we'll get that one. We still have that Atlas. The Atlas is off its holding pattern, so it'll be over our head in a minute. We'll see if we can get it up in the sky. Very cloudless sky up today, so. I don't even know if that was the reason. There was an FAA plane doing testing, so that might have been the reason. Because the wind hasn't moved. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I wish I do. Yeah. Yeah, they were at 330 and 6 knots. Now they're at 40 and 4 knots. So they are a little different, but yeah. But usually northerly winds aren't enough to get them in reverse ops, because I guess if they tried, they seem to try to do whatever they can. If you're in the parking lot right now, you're getting a nice treat of that Hawaiian 330 going by you. That's a rare sight going by there. All right, take care. Pardon me. Oh, nice, EM. Bummer they couldn't couldn't go out at 8 today. That would have been nice. Yeah, I'm glad we caught them too. It's just wish they would have left a little earlier. Looks like that C40 is second for arrival, and behind it will be the A380. All right. Thanks everyone for hanging out today. If you don't know who I am, you're new here, my name is Patrick. The channel's Reverse Ops. We're an aviation live stream and tomfoolery channel based out of Honolulu, Hawaii. Our home airport is Daniel K. Inouye International Airport. It's right over there. It was named after the senator from the state and territory of Hawaii. Also a Congressional Medal of Honor winner. It's 3 or 4 miles west of downtown Honolulu, which is right behind me, on the south shore of the beautiful island of Oahu, on the eastern end of the Hawaii archipelago, somewhere in the middle of the vast Pacific. So that's why we get a bunch of cool planes here, lots of stuff that you would not normally see if this airport was surrounded by a big giant landmass. We get a lot of stuff that comes through here for refueling and a nap, and stuff that can't make it across the Pacific. We also get a lot of military action here because Hickam Air Force Base is just on the other side of the airport. It shares the runways here. We usually do 3 shows a week here, usually Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. This week I had to bump it up because of baseball. Rainbow Warriors are playing a Thursday night game. So I can't do I tried it last week and I can't do it. A show, a full day of work, and then a baseball, it just killed me. So we moved this show up today, and I'm glad we did because we got some reverse ops action this morning. We are 3 planes away from seeing our second A380 of the day. And then we should see a Queen 2 behind it. So it's, I think, good morning. So if you haven't had a chance, please hit that like button. I would really appreciate it. It does help the channel a lot. About 50% of you on average are not subscribed to the channel. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, your subscribe button is probably turning pink below the video every time I say the word subscribe. To make that stop, you just hit the subscribe button and it stops turning pink. We also have a bunch of other ways to help out the channel. You can become a member of the channel. Starts at just $2 a month. There's a PayPal link somewhere around the description. We also have a second channel going right now, which is doing a 360 camera right over my head. It's right somewhere back there. It's where you can see all the stuff going around me right now. That is HNL Ops. I'll drop a link in the chat for that. But if all that stuff is too much and I sped through it too quickly and you didn't have a pencil, we also have reverseops.com/findme. So subscribe. Hi, thanks for letting me babble on for a minute, do a little shameless self-promotion. I really appreciate you guys letting me do that, because we need some help around here, guys. We need your help. We need all the members we can. Keep this thing going, keep this thing moving along. Got big plans this year and I don't want to screw them up. So if you can help me out, I would really appreciate it. Any way you can. If it's just a simple like, or if you want to go all the way up to the 787 Hano Hano traveler level, anything is appreciated. But sit back, relax. Got a couple of other quad jets and some fighters coming out, so. All right, let's go back to the planes. There's that ANA A380 that came out. We're about to have a second one of those. Second for arrival. 1 a.m. Man. I was tuckered out sleep at 1 a.m. This right here is a C40 Clipper. This is a military plane. Belongs to the Air Force. Kind of has that, can we call it the retro Air Force One paint job now? Or do we still, or is it still the current? I don't know yet. I don't know. That's all. That's very confusing. And if we pull out just a little bit, look at this. We have the Honu right behind it. Wind. Oh, that's some vicious wind right there. Let's go back to the main camera. It's affected by the wind. Well, Kelvin, to be fair, Derek Tatsuna has got to be getting close to 70. So, probably hasn't played baseball in, 40 years. Somebody was talking about the greatest pitcher. Who was talking about the greatest? I missed that. I was looking at the screen. In my money, the greatest pitcher of all time, Nolan Ryan. Nobody did it like him. Nobody did it for as long as him. If he was on better teams, he would have doubled his win total easy. Best relief pitcher, though, Mariano Rivera, without a question. Don't usually see Atlas go there. Usually they go to the North Hard Ramp or to Hickam. They don't usually head down this way. Just an average Planespotter is coming with a $10 super chat. Says I'm going to the Museum of Flight next week in Seattle. However, my family and I are going to Incline Village as well. Maybe the 777X test bed will go. That would be awesome. I'd like to see that. It keeps flying into Kona. Haven't seen it here. It was Saturday night at 11:30. That's red-eye flight. Well, have fun. I have not been to the Museum of Flight there. It's on my bucket list. I've only been to Seattle once. And at the time, the person I was with didn't want to go. And I kind of caved and didn't. And I said, oh, I'll go next time. And I haven't been back. And that was like 15 years ago. So have a good time there. Hope you have good weather. And thank you again for the super chat. Yeah, we were there. I was there primarily to see baseball. We went up to see the Rangers play the Mariners. And we really didn't have a lot of time to do other stuff. So it was kind of down to whatever that museum is right near the Space Needle. The Music Museum. So it was either the Music Museum or the Museum of Flight, and the person I was with really didn't want to go to the Museum of Flight, so I relented and we went to the Music Museum instead, which was actually kind of cool. That was actually neat. They had a whole exhibit on Seattle music and stuff, and it's good. This right here is Surf Air. I saw one of these at LAX in someone's Instagram post. All right, so we got a FedEx triple that's on the downwind. I do not see him over there yet. He's still a little far out. He's gonna most likely go into 8 left. We have a couple coming in to 8 left. The first one will be a Dreamliner 9 coming in from Tokyo. That's Japan Airlines. Behind it, we have a Hawaiian coming in from Osaka. Sorry about the wind. I'm trying to show you the Raptors going down taxiway down there. There's another one there. The wind is getting... The gusts, it's not really the wind, it's the gusts are getting a little vicious up here. CFI on the fly, probably not. I would like to, but that's kind of why we're doing a stream today, is because I don't want to do a stream tomorrow's the baseball, so I would be doing a stream and then going all to work and then going straight to baseball, and I wouldn't get home till 10:30 or 11 o'clock at night, and it's just a super long day. I did that last week and it was just too long. What kind of truck is that in the background? I don't know what that is. Oh. Maybe it's a fire truck. A RAF. Oh. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Probably not being able to see the end of the runway. Sydney, I'll have to go back and take a look at that. I hope not. There's the Canyon Blue retro livery. Thought we were supposed to get the Herb Kelleher today too, but maybe not. The next one in is a FedEx 777. We'll have a 717 behind it, and it looks like we're going to have our only Qantas flight of the day. I heard they got rid of the Melbourne to Honolulu Qantas flight. I don't know if that's a seasonal thing or a permanent thing, but I've heard they got rid of that. Pardon me. Alright, so let's take that FedEx. Should be close enough. There it is. Alright, hold on one second, guys. I gotta mute the stream. Alright, sorry about that. Oh, he took off already. Oh. Travis was just here. Travis, Trav N in the chat if you've seen him. He was just here. And I turned around and he's gone. I went to say hello. And, if you're listening, hello. $903.15. Thank you. Oh, look at that. He didn't come back, so that's a good sign. All right, take care, Reno de Heathrow. Thank you again for the support today. Appreciate it. All right, I'm going to leave this a little wide for here. This is the Qantas flight coming in. I got to check the batteries. I have a bad... Something just went clunk, and I don't know what it is. So I'm going to use that. I think it might be the... Oh, it might be the modem. I'll be right back. Look what we got here. That is a P8. We had one of those lit up yesterday. It might have been the same one, but we had one of those lit up yesterday for a couple hours, and then it left as I was packing up. So this Hawaiian here, it came in from Tokyo. The next one going out, I don't know about the next one going out because it's gone over Romeo 2. So we'll see. There's a Hawaiian down there. We'll see if it goes out or not. This next one coming in is Japan Airlines. It's a 7-6 right here. It's coming in from Narita. Can't tell if that C-17 is moving or just doing that little flight radar dance. Pardon me. Here you can see what the windsock is doing now. Two of our 3 MD-11s. Oh, it is taxiing. Okay. All right, so that P8 looks like it's going to be the next one to go. There is a 717 down there, but it looks like it's moved over to Romeo 2. There is the C-17 coming off the Hickam ramp. An ops car. Got some people out on the runway there. It looks like they're doing a inspection. A couple of people out in front of the ops car. Looks like they might be picking something up, shoveling something into the back of the pickup. The next one we have coming in here is Asiana, and it is taking a very weird approach for coming in. It is definitely not landing on 8 left, that's for sure. At least it's not landing on 8 left right now, because it is coming in from over my right shoulder. It's actually up over Mach a Kilo right now, which is not the normal approach. So I wonder what he's doing. He might be doing, I wonder if he's just doing a loop because they got the runway inspection there going on. I don't know. This would be a good time for me to be able to hear the ATC, but I do not hear him. Okay, let me make sure I keep an eye on this P8. I want to make sure I get it. Okay, so this is Asiana right here, in the wind, if you can tell by that vibrating thing in the wind. In my mobile live stream truck version 2, we're gonna have to do a little more something about this wind. It must have been a big gecko. They're still out there. But I don't know what this guy's doing, where he's going. We'll see. But this is Asiana. It's a 777. So he might be just doing a big loop. Giving everyone the nickel tour of the nickel sightseeing tour of Oahu. That P8 is still holding short down there. Oh, that Bombardier just did another pass. Where's he at? I wonder if they're waiting for that. That FAA plane just did another pass. He is down there somewhere, but he's too small for me to see. Oh, there he is right there. You got him. I got him. So if you weren't here earlier, this is a Challenger 605. This is a FAA, Federal Aviation Administration plane that's been doing low passes this morning. I believe that is low pass number 4 or 3. Asiana is now heading due south. And the P8 is moving now, so we're going to P8. If you don't know what a P8 is, it's a Navy plane that is designed to go hunt and kill submarines. So it has it'll find the submarines, and I don't know if all of them do, but I know some of them have a torpedo bay in them. They have a hatch towards the back that has torpedoes in it. It'll open up. So Stefan, this the towers here. So this is the main tower. This is the newest one. It's the main tower. This is where the tower frequency. I think it's just the tower frequency up here. Then this one over here. This one over here is the second iteration. There was actually a one before this that's been dismantled, but this one, as far as I know, just has clearance, delivery, and ground in it. So this is the ground controllers and the clearance delivery guys, and then the other guys are in the main tower. So this was one that was put here probably in the 60s. I don't remember the exact date on this one, but they moved the terminal building used to be over here to our left. And then in the late 50s, early 60s, they moved the terminal over here. And that's when that tower was put in. Oh, did I miss a go around? Did I miss a go around? Oops. All right, let's get that C-17. Stop talking about towers. Ooh, this wind is killing me today. It's just the right angle to shake everything on the truck. I think it's all in a complex, EHAM, I think it's all in a complex underneath the tower. There's another building there that you can't see because of the trees. If you pull it up on Google Maps, though, you can see, put it in satellite view, you can see there is a rather large, building. Oh, it is labeled Honolulu Control Facility. It's right by the tower, but it's hidden from us by those trees. Wow, thanks, Eham. Are we really that close to 500 likes? Oh, thank you, everybody. Now, let's see where the Asiana ended up. It and Korean are still looping around down there. They might be looping around to come into 4 right. Looks like Delta and Hawaiian are lining up to come in 4 right, but Asiana is definitely coming in 8 left, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Today is one of those days. It's a weird day. Weird Wednesday. WTF. So the next one coming in on this runway is ANA, not Asiana. Asiana is coming in from the south. ANA Flight 186 is coming in from the other side of Tokyo, Haneda. The two A380s that we saw earlier come in from the other side, the less fashionable side. So I'm going to roll the credits now, but don't go anywhere yet. We're not done. I'd like to thank the 787 Honolulu over travelers, Perth Mark II, Ken Smith, Rich F, Frank Schoenstein, and Chris L for your awesome support. I'd like to thank all the other levels as well. Like I said 100 times, we're like PBS, we're completely member funded. So no sponsors, no under the table deals, no shill Amazon links in the description, which, hey, maybe one day, but not today. You guys, all of you guys are what really makes this thing go around. So every one of you, whether you're a lurker sitting there watching and not saying anything, whether you're a subscriber, a member, a mod, all of you guys really make this thing go. The whole reverse ops Ohana. If you're sitting there thinking to yourself, how do I help out the channel? The easiest way to help out the channel is hit that like button. I think we're close to 500 subscribers, or 500 likes. Oh, well, I guess the ANA is not going to come in this way, because it has made a turn. And it has made a turn, and it is now heading down south. I can't find it on the sky, but it looks like they're going to bring in everything in for right. It's a shame we're not down at the other end. But if you're thinking to yourself how you help, the simple like would really help. A subscribe, a share, a comment on the video after the video's over is a sneaky way to help the algorithm. The algorithm really likes that. So if you come back after the stream is done and leave a comment, that really helps the algorithm. If you'd like to take that next step forward, we do have channel memberships available, like I said, starting at just $2 a month. Hit that join button underneath the video. I think if you're on iOS, you have to go open the video in Safari to see that join button. There's a PayPal link somewhere down there as well, and I'd like to thank our good friend Ken C, a 2+ year member of the channel. Thank you very much, Ken. And also thank you for the $5 super chat. It says Happy Weird Wednesday, Patrick. It definitely is. I'd also like to thank the world's most dangerous mod crew: Kirsten, Ms. Wolves, Rainbow Love, Sydney, Josh, O'Malley, Jane, Alan, Brandon. And we have to add Keith to that because Keith is helping us out over on our companion channel, HNL Ops. he is modding the 360 camera right now. Big shout out to Mrs. Reverse Ops, who's at work today, but in our hearts. All right, I don't know how much we're going to see of these next couple planes coming in, because they're all coming in to 4 left. We will see them taxiing, but we'll catch whatever we can over the next 5 minutes, because I do have a hard out today of 9:45, because I cannot be late to work today. So the next one coming in that side is as a Delta. They moved the Asiana back to 8 left. But ANA and, oh, they're moving everything back to 8 left again. Okay. Just giving everybody a sightseeing tour out there. Just, you know, making sure everybody can see, everybody at all the windows gets a good view. That's awfully nice of them. You know, sometimes you pick the wrong side of the plane and you get stuck with the water view. So they're just making sure everybody gets a view. I think yep. This Delta here is coming in from Singapore. Interesting. It's a 990 flight, so I would imagine this is coming back from maintenance. I don't get too many Singapore direct flights here, and usually if they do, they're either maintenance or... I don't remember any paint ones. I remember maintenance ones, so... probably where it's coming from. So that was a good 5,800 mile trip. 12, almost 13 hours ago. That's a long flight. All right, it looks like we're going to call our Hanaho plane the Asiana 777, because I don't think that's the only thing that's going to make it in the next 3 minutes that we have here. So we're going to call the Asiana our Hanaho plane of the day. If you don't know what that means, Hanaho is basically a local way of saying encore, one more, play some more. So it's our Hanaho plane of the day. 500 likes. Thanks, everybody. So we'll do one more, and then I got to get going. Because technically, I'm late already. I'm supposed to be in at 9:30 on Wednesdays, but I shifted yesterday and today. So I have to be at 9:30 tomorrow. So, but... I have a meeting at 10:30 with the GM, and you try not to be late to meetings with the GM. That's usually a good. It will. It's usually good for your career if you're not late to meetings with the GM. But after we're done here, I am going to pass you over to the 360 camera. That's an automatic redirect. You watch me pack up. Say hi to Keith over there. I think Rainbow Love's there. I don't know if she's there today. She's always there. She's everywhere. But say hi to them over there. You can watch me pack up. And then once that stream ends, it'll redirect you to my ATC channel, which is broadcasting the live ATC, not liveatc.net. That's actually a scanner sitting at my house. It's broadcasting that 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, overlaid with the flight radar map. So if you ever want to know what's going on at Honolulu, whatever time of day, check that out. It's always running. If it's not running, that means there's no power at my house. All right, gotta go. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you all on Saturday. It's a sleep-in Saturday show, so it's going to start around 10 o'clock. We'll watch the Honus depart. We'll catch both A380 departures and probably a couple of Queen departures as well in the 10 o'clock hour. At least one, I think, is scheduled in the 10 o'clock hour. Our good friend Captain Jordan might be making an appearance on Saturday in one of those UPSs, but we'll see if everything goes according to Hoyle. We'll see you all next time. Don't forget, we're going to redirect you over to the it's smacked in the head. We're going to redirect you over to the 360 camera. Say hi to Keith over there. We'll catch you next time. Aloha, everyone.